Okay, we have created our theme options page, and in this final video we're going to actually add another field to what we've already got. Because I want to show you, once we've got our base, it's so easy to keep adding and adding to this theme options page. Alright, here's our theme options as it stood, as we just saw on the screen there. Okay, again, I've spread it out here to try and help us see the sections. This was where we added the theme options page to the admin menu. We registered everything with WordPress. We did some validation if we were going to. This is where we would do it in here. And then this is the section here where we're actually creating the HTML that's going to output. All right. And then finally down here, this was our actual page creation where we had our outer divs, we had our magic update message, and then these two very powerful items here, these do the actual creation of the fields for us and put everything into proper order and so forth. Very, very handy. Okay, all we want to do now is we want to be able to get rid of this line. We want the client to be able to take out the tagline, right? Okay, so let's go back over to here, and I'm going to add in all the necessary items. All right, first thing we do, we're adding on here to our register and build fields function. And we do another add settings field. I call this one, the ID for it will be Tagline Visibility. I always use something very, very easy to remember what this is for. Here's what it's going to say in the actual HTML, the title for it. This is where we're going to actually, where we actually build the HTML for the field. We have to reference the page as always, and to remember, you've got to tell it what section it's going to be in. Even if you only have one section, you have to tell it which section to be in. Okay, so we've added that, and there, right here, is our function that we're creating, Tagline Visibility. So again, we check for the database, check to see if there's anything in there already, what the current setting is. Then we provide the input, in this case a checkbox, and we put a little message to help people understand if this box is checked, the tagline will disappear. Perfect. That's all we have to do. We don't have to touch anything down here, remember, because it's all being done in this function right here. That's where all of this gets put together. All right, let's save it and let's upload it. Okay, so we come back over here, go back to our theme options, and let's click it and see what happens. There's our new field. That's all it took to add a new field. Tagline Visibility, and there's our instructions. All right, let's test it out. We go like this, we save changes. There's our message. Settings have been saved. Good. That message is very important for clients because they want to know things have worked. And there we go. Disappears. Can we bring it back? Let's uncheck it. Save our changes. There we go. Settings are saved. Go back over to here and refresh, and the tagline's back. There you go. Those are the powerful little tools you can give to your clients. Now, one of the things we've got to remember we had to do was we had to change our header. First thing we had to do was tell it, go get the options and extract them into an array that we can manipulate. Okay? So we did that in our header because in this particular case I want to be able to do it for the header itself. So it has to be on any page with the header. Okay, then I come down here and here's where we put in our if statement. If tagline visibility is checked off, namely if it's true, then don't do anything. In this case, print nothing. I always do that just to remind myself that it's not doing anything. And then if it's not true, else, put in the description, put in the tagline. That's all there is to it. So you just had to update your header template in order to do that. But all the work for the theme options was being done by this theme options page. Let me use the one with tagline visibility. There we go. And that's all you had to do was add this one line. So you could keep adding things. Remember, you only want to give your clients so much control over things. And you've got to decide how to do it. But the theme options page is one great way to give them some control over the theme.